Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Angels combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-5. As of right now, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion, while the Astros are in third place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-0. As of today, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tribe knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 8-2.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace.
Step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home I'm thrown and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace.
2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Casey Mize gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate now, number 19. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Pierre is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. You know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out into this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at .303 entering play with 45 home runs and 102 RBIs. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
toward the second baseman. Scope is there. On the start of the first, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. It's the A's, nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the show. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year. When I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. Jason Giambi comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now here's the first offering. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. Number 43 on the year for him. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. Fouled away. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Popped him up. Banks is there. 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Mize primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gwynn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now to bat, Ernie Banks. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The shortstop, Ernie.
First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Drilled down the line. And a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ernie Banks becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Standing in now, Willie Castro. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Henderson is there, 2 gone.
That is good.
Up next, Willie Stargell. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Reined in. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Ricky Henderson. But McCarty on that swing as it's well wide of first. He singled to open up the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at second, nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Striding in is number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball one. In his career, number 19 has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0 delivery. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks. It's short. Throw goes to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. A couple of runners on base with one down. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Boom is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Reggie Jackson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Now, Jason Giambi. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nope. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Second and third, 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Oakland.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Luis Torrens stands in as he looks at a called strike. Scope stands at first with one out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One ball and two strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. There's a fly out for him to start the home first. Set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Left side. Chapman has it cleanly. And over the short way to retire the side. Tigers lead one. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Harold Baines.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in it. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. No balls and a strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him.
Ball down.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. The second for one. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. That'll bring up Juan Pierre. Over 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. The guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Pierre on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. 0-2, here it is. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes is for the team. They're trying to put balls in the seats right there. The 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Ernie Banks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Next, here is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the next at bat will be Willie Stargell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Is this redemption for my soul? Open to explore.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Number 19 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Once again, the 3-2. Runner going a second time. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October.
That brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Caleb Ferguson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Caleb Ferguson.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson.
Jackson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 0-2 count and the pitch. Three runs already home here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line and left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Harold Baines. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Baines. How about that?
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Jambi at third with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lazar is under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitch on that.
Stepping in now, Luis Torrens. With 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Stepping up is Sean Murphy. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fox has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
And now here is Juan Pierre. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. taken high and deep to right. Ball that's tearing. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Terrence Skubal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Terrence Skubal.
So now here is number 19. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pierre moving for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. The relay throw on the first, the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Banks has got it. On to Scargill at first, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in will be Ernie Banks. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
That's shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Throw pulls Giambi off the bag at first, and we'll see how they're going to score this.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
At the plate, Willie Castro. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Next up, Willie Stargell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
No strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Daniel Norris has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jason Giambi. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mazara's on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Baines.
Next up for the A's, Harold Baines. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Norris, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pierre is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pierre moving for it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And add 1 more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Andres rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it. They wrote 2 strikes.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Murphy is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Tyler Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, number 19. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Banks. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 9, and the Tigers nothing. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And now the first pitch. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Luis Torrens. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Plate now, Tony Gwynn. Let's look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for defense. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Juan Pierre. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Torrens on second. Win at first, 1 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Next for the Tigers, Wade Bob flew out last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
Listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout.
Number 36.
And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. So won't get him.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, would you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball in that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andres over to his left. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played is Matt Chapman. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down at first, 1 away.
Well, you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack to being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Can they get the double play? One hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The A's lead this one 9-2. So stepping in is Willie Stargell, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And this will be fouled away. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get your head for a little while.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Next to stand in is Luis Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Last breath for the Tigers. And another foul ball. Stargell stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Oakland A's, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Catfish Hunter records his 18th win of the year. Casey Mize was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletic.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. I feel so good to have a perfect song. I feel so
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's